Hello, welcome to TinaTalks show. It's me, your host, Adam Watchgood. Thank you so much. If you are just passing by, I want to say it's a pleasure having you. And if you are a continuing guest, I want to say to you, listen, without you, I cannot do it. Thank you for continuing to support me on this platform. Now, you see, like always, like you already know, this platform is a platform that is dedicated for you, yes, you, to come and share those your amazing story. You see, I have come to understand in life that in order for us to grow, it is very important that we learn how to uplift others. And in order to uplift others, listen, we don't even have much to give. We don't need money, material things. What the world needs today in order to grow is those your experience, those things you learn in the process of time, those things that life has taught you, your experience, your wisdom, your understanding, what life has taught you. That is what you need. That's what somebody else who is demotivated, uninspired, someone out there who doesn't know what to do. When you share your story, what you are doing, you're helping to uplift them. You're helping them to understand their purpose and pursue it. You are also teaching them to know that you didn't just get to where you are today, that they can, if you can do it, they can also do it. And this is why I set up this platform for you to come and share those your amazing story. Okay, and I tell you something, in life, whatever we are doing, I have also come to understand in the process of my life that the beauty of what we do is the story behind it. That is what makes us beautiful. A lot of you have come to like me, and I know why you like me. Why you appreciate me is because of the story that I've shared with you. I have shared myself to you, and that is the beauty of who I am. It's not all the accolades that you know about me. And this is exactly what my next guest is going to be doing. He's all the way from Italy to share his amazing story. How he has become, his name, JaySlot. JaySlot, how did he get to where he is today? Now, sometimes we think we want to be like somebody. We want to do what other people do. We even end up envying them, jealous them. But you see, when we hear their pitfalls, how they pick themselves when they fall, all the journeys, the difficulties, challenges, we would learn to appreciate them. So, but without before that, I'd like us to take a break. Okay, let's take a break. Yes, audience, thank you so much for that short break. Now, without wasting much of our time, as always, I like to give you a glimpse of who is coming on the show, so that you get to know who I'm bringing. This stuff is made of. Just a little snippet of who is coming on the show. Let me just play you this one.
JaySlot Empire.
I just wanna be lonely with the mirror beside me. Even in the dark, I will see me. Cause I'm in the path to love me. I don't want nobody to call me. Friends to benefit, I don't want them. I'm on my leg, I'll be vibing. No one can stop me this time, yeah. I just wanna be lonely with the mirror beside me.
See, audience, that is just a little tester. This particular song, we're gonna be telling you where you can listen to the full song as we go on the talk show. So I'm not gonna waste much of the time. I'm gonna bring him all the way from Italy to come and share his story. JaySlot. Hey, JaySlot in the house. Thank you so much, JaySlot. It's a pleasure having you. Look who we have here. How are you?
Fine. Thanks for having me also. I'm glad.
Thank you so much for coming.
And
I
you?
know right now that I mean, without doubt, I know you are a very busy artist out there doing your stuff. So many engagements, especially today. But I managed to pull you out and come on the show to come and share, you know, a little bit about yourself. So I really do appreciate. I'm not taking this for granted. Thank you so much, JaySlot.
Thank you so much to you too. I really appreciate it. And it's just that, it's not really easy to put things together and still try to keep up to all your days or schedule. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you. Now, as you know, Tina Talk Show is a platform. You know, we want to talk about your music, but before we dive into that, we want to get to know a little
Yeah.
bit about JaySlot. We want to know about how did you come about who you are today, like you're growing up, and but before that, I would like you to introduce yourself to the audience. Your name, where you're from,
Yeah,
something like that.
ladies and gentlemen, big boys and girls, everyone out there watching me, wherever, whenever, however you're watching me. I'm JaySlot by name, and my real names are Joseph Osabuhimorbe. I'm actually from those states. My dad is from Muslim, my mom is from Benin, and I actually grew up in Benin. And I would say my musical career started 2009, and I released my first ever single that was titled Twinkle, which I can't even
Okay.
find now on the internet.
Okay, don't worry. Before we're gonna get to that point yet, I mean soon. But before that, before this your first single, first release and everything, I want to know about your upbringing. Do you have brothers, sisters, mom and dad? Do you have them?
Yeah, I actually have 5 sisters, 5 brothers,
Five sisters,
including
five
me.
brothers.
Yeah, including me, we are all 10 in number.
Wow. From
So,
mom and dad. Amazing.
yeah,
So what what
thank
what
you.
what what position are you? Are you the first, the middle, or the third? What position are you in the family?
Actually, third. Actually,
You are
third.
the third.
Third to last.
Okay.
To last, yeah.
Oh, third to the last. So what was your
Yeah,
experience
third to
growing
last.
up, being the third to the last? How was your growing up like? Did you fight? Did they conk you on the
Uh,
head? You know what I mean?
that one, that one is like, it's a normal thing, like,
It's a
which,
normal thing, isn't it? Everybody said they conk
it's a
them.
normal thing that,
Yeah.
it's a normal thing, like, I grew up, the rest of my sister are really much bigger than we, and the other my
Oh, okay.
sister that is that was with us when we were growing up.
Mm,
She was the one taking us to school and bringing us from
mm.
school. And then if you don't walk fast on the road, she's gonna like baka, like walk. What's
Just knock
wrong?
your
Why are
head.
you walking slow? Me, I wanna go home. Yeah, she wanna go home quickly and cook and prepare something for the parents before they come back from work. So she's always in a haste every time, and we were like looking everybody that is coming and going. So as a kid, you just have to mess around on the road. So it's a normal thing. I think everybody have experienced it, except they don't
Like,
have
yeah,
children. So
honestly,
it's
me too. I had so much of it knock on my head. Like if I go to buy something and I don't come back on time, I got knock on my head. Why is it you are coming? Well, anyway,
Mhm.
those are the stories. Things we look back like, oh my God, how things that we went through and all that. Did you, apart from that, did you kind of would you say you grew up um um difficult or privileged? Like, would you say you grew up like your family didn't struggle much, everything was kind of basic or standard, or did you have a hard life growing up?
Normally, the family I grew up with, it's not a family of golden spoon or silver spoon,
Mm,
but we were normal. We were just normal that we were getting everything that we want.
yeah.
So, from I would say from childhood, I actually speak this with I discussed this with my nephew today, and he was like, "Uncle, could you believe like I can't remember when I was really broke." When I was
Wow.
in at school at the hostel, I was broke, and I told him I was like, "I've never been broke in my life." And he was like, "Are you sure?"
Wow.
I said, "What? I've never been broke in my life because when I was growing up, and my dad asked me every time when I finished school to join him in his shop. So
Hmm.
I started to learn how to work with him, and people were giving me money after fixing their car because my dad is actually a mechanic, a Volkswagen
Okay.
mechanic. So which he really knew a lot of people, and we were working all
Hmm.
the time. He had a lot of boys, and we were working. So I was earning money from his shop from childhood, spending
Hmm.
money in school as if I'm I
Big
was
boy.
yeah. I wasn't really
Oh, that's
I
good.
wasn't it wasn't really difficult for me to grow up when I was
Mm,
learning.
mm. Glad to hear that. The reason why I tap into that sometimes, it just so we can see where we're coming from, so that we can
Yeah.
we can appreciate, because sometimes you see when you hear people who didn't even like difficult to, some people was not able to
Mm,
get like, it's 2 square meal a day, and when we look back, we're able to appreciate, say, wow, like I was never really broke, so it allows us to appreciate where we are coming from. That is one of
definitely.
my aim of actually trying to pull us back to look and see where we are coming
That
from.
that
Yeah.
I think that is one of the reasons why I did a track 4 from that reality EP. That is, I'm grateful to
Mm.
God Almighty, and sometimes I just have to look back, not what I'm looking for. Like
Yes,
so.
yes, exactly. Not what you're looking forward for, but what, where you're coming from, what you've already had, what you've received already, and just
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
I'm grateful to God for giving me this.
I'm
Amazing.
grateful to God.
Now,
Yeah.
I want to understand, how did you come about knowing that music is for you? How did that happen? Like, at what time in your life did you say, you know what, I love music and I want to pursue it? How old would you say you were?
I That was 2009. I think
Hmm.
was um, let me just say 19 to 20 years. I think I don't know.
Hmm.
So, but that was 2009. I started music. That was when I wrote my first music, and
Wow.
I did it after fun. First of all, I did it with like yo because anytime I listen to music on radio, TV station, I
Hmm.
was just like, I think I can be able to do this thing until the first day I tried it. So I started music in 2019, in
How was it the first time you
2009.
tried it? How was it the first time you tried it?
Eh, it
What
was very
was it
exciting. I
scary?
was
Was it
very
scary?
No, I was waiting to go to the mic. I was waiting to hold my mic. I was waiting for the song to come out. Immediately, you know when you finish your music in the studio, you were
Hmm.
like, you need to wait for some weeks for the producer to mix and master everything and send it to you. I was like, yo,
Hmm.
bro, please send me the raw file. Send me the raw file. How I did it. Don't work on it. Send me. I want to listen. I can't wait. He was, you wait now. You hold on. Don't worry. Be patient. So I was really, really happy, and
Hmm.
it was like doing something that I've not done before. The kind
Hmm.
of feeling I always have. That was
Yeah.
what I had.
So did you? It's very interesting that you were like the first time, and you were very, very excited to see it. Most people would like shy. Oh my God, I can't wait to hear myself. Like, they kind of like think they're gonna be awful. Like, oh my God, this is gonna be bad. But you on the other side, you're like, I can't wait to hear it. What was
Pretty much.
happening? Was it confident, or you just knew you can do it?
I never had any, even up till now, like if I do something, because I know before it comes to my mind,
Mm.
I know it's gonna be good. And I never like I was before the song even came out, I was telling my friends and saying, if you see one song where I on you do, bro, the bomb.
Well,
I will not
just
listen to
release.
it. So, you know, and people were like
And you
looking at me,
actually listen to it, so.
like, yeah, people were like looking at me. My friend were looking at me like, when did you start singing? Don't sing rubbish show. Please leave here. You understand? So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, don't worry, let it come out first.
Exactly.
And mm, when it came out, they were impressed. They were like, oh, you're actually good.
You
So
know,
they gave me a
you
lot
know
of
what?
courage, and I started making more.
What I learned from this is that you are somebody who believe in yourself. You are somebody
Yeah,
who
in some
who
certain
believe in
things.
your yes, you believe in yourself, and you didn't even think about what other will think about it. You didn't even want to know. You were not waiting for their validation. You were not waiting for their approval. You were not waiting for them to say you are good. You are good. Do you know that ability? Not everybody has it. Not everybody has this ability to believe in themselves. But you did.
True.
you know Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. So now
Thank
you
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 so
went
much.
on to make the first one. Now, what did your family, your siblings, brothers, sisters, your family, mom and dad, did they believe in you? Did they Because when I had the privilege to speak with you the other day, you said something in the line of like they didn't believe that you can do it. They didn't believe
Yeah.
in your passion. Tell us about this.
Hey, because when I went to the studio to record the song, and I came back home trying to share the
Mm.
news, like, yo, I recorded the song today, and the song is nice, dude. Just like my friend, and like, this leave this place. You know all those elderly sisters, they'll just like, leave this place now. I was telling you now. What are you talking about? Or thing when I came with the music and I played it. Well, are you the one that sang the song? I said, yes, of course, I did the song. Nobody helped you? I said, no, no, the chorus, the verses. I said, yes, I did at the end. Are you serious? Oh, I said, yes. So they were impressed and they were dancing. And then I left like 2 CDs on the desk
Mm.
at home. So my younger ones were telling me like anytime a visitor comes, they would just say, look at the song that JaySlot newly did. Like they were calling my name, like Osabo here newly did. Look at the song. Oh. I'm very impressed. I can't believe it. So people were like they were introducing me to families and that normally come to visit us and
Exactly. You
look at
become
the
a
song.
become a small town celebrity.
Yeah. And then after I did the video of the song, it was not showing on
Mm.
ITV because then I had a friend in ITV, Mr. Fasodo, and
Mm.
I still have a friend there. So he was playing it, and Sydney Shocker, they were playing it every day on that TV. And
Mm.
anytime my
Wow.
mom goes to church, she was just like, I saw your son on TV today.
Ain't no
Huh.
cry.
My mom were not feeling pump like, oh,
I'll be
Moi
making
Wale
shakara
Igbo
now.
artist, like she was not speaking to me like I'm not the mother of a star now that everybody's asking like yo. So he came and said, which video? I say I told you the video of the song I went to record the other day. So they are not showing it on TV now. Oh, I have to stay on TV one day and see it. And one day she called me. She said, I finally watched it one day. I finally watched it. I was at work. I finally watched your video. It's nice. Ooh. Then later I
Never
brought
pick
it
me this,
home and
so
we're now watching the
oh,
video.
oh,
Actually
amazing.
showed it. Then later I got introduced to ITV, where that was my first place to perform, and I started going to shows, recording more songs. This is how the journey started.
Uh,
You
you
know,
know, you know
moving
what
steady.
Yeah, you know what I like about your song? It's Afro and classic. Like that's the word for me. Classic. Like
Yeah,
it's
thank you.
international. When you hear when they say when you hear particular sound, you say, "Oh, this is Afro beat." Yeah, you've got
Afrobeat, yeah.
you do Afro beat, you do classic. When I say classic, I mean like the Westerner can listen to it. I can actually see your song being played on like a big shops. Like when you go in like Harrods
Yeah,
or Debenhams and like all these Gucci shops, and you hear some music playing. You know, your songs remind me like I could just be listening to in a big places.
can
And
listen to it.
yeah, like it's very international. It's very international. You know, you could be
All right.
playing it and not even know where is this person from. Because it's anybody can relate to it.
Yeah, to it. You're actually saying the fact because I've heard it from a lot of people the same speech. So thanks for your sincerity.
Yes, yes. Honestly, I can play it in the car all day. I can listen to it. I can dance. I can. It's so. I'm like a lot of people don't know that in Europe we have awesome artists. I never knew that we have so much artists in Europe until I start to interview guys. I didn't know.
Oh,
Honestly, I'm
a
like
lot.
most people that are coming up, Belgium, Holland, I've interviewed Switzerland, Italy, a lot from Italy, um, um, from different angles,
France, Spain, yeah.
a lot from Europe. I'm like, wow, wow. So I just felt like I just felt privileged that I am on this race with you guys. Now, yes, we've talked about how good your music is, and I mean, there's no doubt with that one. But there's something else that I would like to understand. Now, your mom start to get the vibe, feel the impact of having a superstar for a son. Okay, was this happening in Italy? Was this happening in Italy?
No,
Oh, sorry,
that was when I
Nigeria.
was in.
It was in Nigeria,
That was when I was in Edo State.
in
That
Edo
was when in
State.
Edo State when I newly started. So all
Mm,
these things that we're talking about were really happening like 2010, 11, 12. So it
mm,
were just Bumi and my mom were feeling excited about this thing. So it was like new thing to them. But now it's not a
mm.
new thing anymore.
Yeah, of
So
course,
they
of
just
course. They've known you as a superstar. Amazing, well done. Um, you know, when you now came to Europe, you mentioned to me like from the age of 23, something started to happen. So, was it when you now started in Europe?
yeah, from when I came to Europe, I would say I was in 2000. I was in 23, 24 year.
Mm,
So and everything changed. I have to improve. I have to change because now I'm not trying to deal with uh, different type of people because um, I was getting concert from these white people and normally they like um, the vibes from Africa and sometimes you just don't
mm.
want to make it more difficult for them to understand. You just need to
Ah,
change a lot of things like your accent, everything, and your
mm,
ways of entertaining black people and entertaining white people. So I just say as the years runs out, I was
mm.
still trying to upgrade a lot of things, and those things were really helping me. On even some of my people, uh, the people that knew me back then in Edo State, they were like, bro, you just entered this Europe, you just changed you totally. I really like the style. You understand? So
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was working on those things and it really helped me.
Mm. What exactly were you working on? What exactly was this?
For me, first of all, I was working on the sorry, let me
It's
oh
okay.
my
Just keep
goodness.
going. It's all right. It's all part of it. Don't worry.
So, for me, I was working on my lyrics. Sometimes you just have to use some words that people find it difficult to understand. In Africa, they will understand every word. So from here, I would say when I was in Africa, I wasn't really dealing with in terms of Spotify or Spotify because they were not really famous when I was there. Even YouTube said it was managed. People always promote music on TV and radio.
Yes.
You
True.
understand? And mix.
Very true.
So this time around, when I came to Europe, I know, okay, this music goes to everywhere in China, all over the world.
Yes.
So I have to change some words by using some words that people are gonna relate to.
Yes.
People understand some words that are already a little bit. If it is a word that comes from Africa, but it's gonna be a word that almost everybody already know what it means.
Yeah, I see.
So, but if it is not a word that is not famous already, but I don't have to use the real African snacks, I just have to snap it a little bit, so that people can get understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
it's
that
like learning. It's like learning a language. Learning a language is not just the particular language, but the way people can hear you.
The way people can hear me. And
and understand you, the sound, and when you
the natural sound that people can dance to, the people can feel more better, not just too much Afro, like real Afro, that like unique sound. And I really appreciate the music industry that as the years is going and they're trying to upgrade more sound and try to make it more good quality. So people, you don't have to use the old sound. Like you can compare the sound that the musician used for years ago and now. So so I upgraded in all these things. So
the sound, the beat is different.
Made it through.
Yeah, very, very true. You also mentioned that you at some point you are a dancer. You were dancing. Tell us about this.
Yeah, actually.
Many things you can do. Yeah, great. Was it Nigeria? Where did you start?
Nigeria. Actually, from childhood, I started dancing. I went on stage with Sleazy. I went on stage with Young Ainz. I went on stage with Anogri. So it was something that I'm coming. Give me a minute.
It's okay.
So, actually, I would just say I was a dancer, and I went to stage with Sleazy. I went to stage with Young Ainz. I know Gree. There's so many because I was with a group dance with which is titled JaySlot. So for me, I was just doing that for fun, but I always knew that I can sing. Until one day I said, let me try and record the song and see if I can do it. But immediately I did that, and I stopped going to rehearsal for dancing or all these things. And I was like, I think I can't do these two things at the same time because I was still working also. So two things, including schools, they were too much for me. So that was it. That was the reason why sometimes I still have some skills of dancing, and people were like, "Yo, you do everything."
You do everything. That's good. All together. So when you say you dance, I went again on your social media platform. So let me see what kind of dance he dances, and I was like, okay, I can't really emphasize enough on the sound that you made. I've come across so many artists, and the style, your style. I want to say you just need to stick with it. Don't change it for any reason, for anybody, because from what I've learned, the stories I've heard, experience from others, sometimes you may think you want somebody to promote you, maybe for example a bigger platform might come and say, okay, we want to sign you up and all that, but you have to change this. You have to change your style. We have to tell you what style we want you to follow. Now the problem is they are thinking money. They are thinking short term. You know, yes, at the end of the day, all this thing, we'll hope that it will put food on the table, like it will bring us success financially and also our soul. So, but if you always remember that there's a reason why you started doing what you are doing, there's a reason why you make music. And when you create your own style and you stick with it, that is what makes you stand out. Bigger platforms like somebody, a big record label might come now and tell you need to change this because that is what is selling. But then you will reign for a period of time and you will not sustain. That won't be able to sustain you for a longer time. Sticking to your style makes you stand out, makes you unique. Now, I want to ask you this: what does music really mean for you? What does music mean for you?
Music is like my lady. I would just say the second thing I like most about my life is music, and first of all is my family, and the rest is for my music because it helped me a lot whenever there's nobody. And I said it in the last interview I went to, and whenever I really feel down, like disappointed in a bad situation, I feel I have nobody to talk to. I always speak it out through music. There's a lot of music I did that I talked about so many secret things about my life, how I feel. But sometimes I'll just think about it and say, if I release this music, a lot of people, they're gonna feel really, really bad and thinking maybe I'm really passing through a lot in my life. So, but I would just try to live it and play it on my own. I have a lot of secret music for myself, so music is everything to me, really. It's everything for me. I would just say that.
I want to encourage you here. Hearing what you just said, I can see that I can relate with that. Sometimes there are some things you're passing through. You like, just like you said, if you release it, people will now know what you're going through. But you see, what you need to understand, that thing that you are going through, so many people out there, they are going through that. And when you share that as a message to them, because all of your songs are messages in it. If you share that part, it will get them to know that, wow, this guy is just talking about me. This guy is talking, is telling my story here. It makes people connect more. Honestly, you need to release them.
It's true. This is what I felt recently, because life is one of the music. So I was forced to release that music because I was like, why would I release this music now? What about if this music go viral, like all over the whole world, and I'll keep on singing this sad music on the stage? Like, come on. So I thought of this, and I never wanted to release it until some group of friends listen to this music, so they pushed me, like, you have to add this music to this EP.
Yes.
It's very nice. So
is it the live one? The live?
Yeah, the live.
Wasn't it what I told you?
Life is not even sad. There's a lot of sad music that.
No, it's not sad. It's not sad, my darling. It's not sad. It's inspirational. Like it's
inspiring.
Yes, it's very inspiring. Yeah. Listen, it's not sad.
Yeah.
When we started this interview, what was it that I first told you about? What was it I was playing? I think I was playing live.
Yeah, you play. The first one you play was Lonely.
Yeah, and
the second one.
I told you.
You have not played the second one, the one with the video.
No,
that one is live.
Live. Okay, no, but I told you. Remember, I said to you that live. I've been playing live before you came on the show.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, that I was playing live. That it's just like I could relate to it. I could relate to that song so much. My dear, please, I'm begging you, don't hide it. Okay? we all have our own sad moment. Okay, I've gone through my own beats and I'm still going through them. Sometimes I share my story. If you go on my platform and really have the time and scroll, you come across where I share crazy experience that I've been through. I'm not ashamed of them. I'm not shy about them, because I know that is what made me this confident to sit and talk to you guys. If I never went through all those things, I would not be built the way that I have been built. And I will not be relating with you the way that I'm relating with you. So if all those experiences taught me so much, why should I be shy to share it? And when we share it, when we share this, we are putting God on the spotlight. We are allowing people to see God in our lives. We are allowing, and again, one thing I always say, that you see, it's not only when people go and carry Bible and go to church and preach that is only the place to release a message or to tell a story. You can share your story through your music. That is your ministry. That is how you are empowering people. That is how you are blessing people. That is how you are motivating people, through your story, through your song. You may not be carrying Bible to say, yes, let's open to the book of Jeremiah chapter this and that. But what you are doing is, look, in the Bible, all we can read from there is other people share their story. Job shares his story. Joseph shared his story. Esther's story. All of their stories are there. Somebody put it out there for us to read and be inspired. So that's what I'm saying. Don't hide yours. No matter how bad you think it is, somebody needs it. Somebody will be inspired. Look at you sitting here right now. Whoever think that you even talk about something, sometimes I'm sad, sometimes, I don't want. No, come on. Okay? What you wanted people to know is that sometimes you see some of all these celebrities, sometimes they let you see their tears, they let you see their pain. They want to relate with you. They want you to know that, listen, my music is my passion, but me, I go through my own stress. You understand? So I want to encourage you, anytime you feel inspired, a song, a message, what you're going through comes to you, you want to put it together as a message, please, that is the ministry. Okay? That is what you need to use in order to get to that place where you are going. Share you get. Okay?
Yeah, definitely. Of course, I've heard what you said, and I will try and see, because it's true, really, because sometimes you just don't have to show the ugly side of something once it's gonna look scary. So you just have to show it gradually. I think life, it's a very good example for to really know what to do next. And I've seen, like, that particular track, people really appreciate it, and maybe it's because there is really reality on that song, and people felt it really. That's why. So, and there is a lot of emotional, inspiring song, and that which I have on my computer that is unreleased. And I'll try to see to that, and in the future I will definitely release them. And I really appreciate your advice, and I'm glad.
Thank you for taking that on board, because people are waiting for that. They are waiting for the CD. Audience, I'm gonna give you guys opportunity to listen to one of the inspiring songs that he found very difficult to release. Thank God to friends who motivated him to release the song. I don't know about you, but I was so touched by it. I mean, it's great song. So listen to this song live.
Oh no. Yeah. Slot.
It's lot.
Yeah. This is the story of my life. All of my pages are in the fight. I just wanna let you know the red light, 'cause I've been praying for the green light. When you stay too long in the darkness, you see very well like the daylight. I pray to God for His sanitize. Oh Lord, do come and purify Him. I'm going 30 something pain, yeah, yeah. I thought I said no pain, no gain, yeah, yeah. Been in London, I've been waiting for the game. And now my girlfriend, I've been fucking my friend. Now you can see what they be calling life. Tell me the reason why should I take it twice? I kept on rolling like a dice. I kept on wondering and guess I'm losing sight. I'll keep on praying for the better days. Walk into the spotlight just to have my stay. Step into the limelight just to have my take. Seeking for the sunlight just to shine my way. The only race I recognize is the human race. Discriminating one another, this is so insane. Niggas kill a nigga, no love in the streets. I kept on grinding day and night, I hope to win the Grammy. Now I'm down with what matters, yeah, 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 yeah. How we never tire, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wanna live my life the way I love my life, but the system wouldn't let me live my life the way I live my life. I just don't want only to local rich. I just want to be rich and pay for all the bills, to make my mama proud and buy her many things, to make my father proud and buy him what he needs. You know, I'll be praying for the better days. Love day, peace days, no more worry days. Big dreams, hot day and a sunny day. I'm going rap it and sing and stay in morning lane. Yeah, so many days that I'll be counting lately. Praying for the rainy days to wash away the pain. So many heartbreak and all that gets it kept chasing. Don't wanna waste no time, life is too short for these. Yeah, I'm going 30 something pain, yeah, yeah. I told her say no pain, no gain, yeah, yeah. Been in lockdown, I've been waiting for the gain. And my girlfriend has been fucking my friend. Now you can see what they be calling life. Tell me the reason why should I take it twice? I kept on rolling like a dice. I kept on wondering, I guess I'm losing sight. Yeah, I guess I'm losing sight.
I love that. I guess I'm losing sight. Amazing song. Well done. Now tell us what inspired you for this song. What was the? Yes, you said there's kind of like a hard time. What? Yeah, tell us more.
You said what?
I said, what inspired you for this song? Because it's amazing.
Like I said, I was really going through a lot when I wrote the song, and I was in front of my computer. I was actually making this beat for someone. And I felt it. And it was the moment when I was passing through all the stress, and I was just like, I started freestyling on it instantly because my mic is close to me always. So I switched on the mic and I started singing the song, and I sang it. I got the hook and the first verse. So I said, yo, let me make a track and leave it. So the next weeks of it, let me just say some weeks, then I made the last verses and I did the chorus. So I was not having it for almost like 4 to 5 months or 6 months, I think. It's been a long time this song has been on my computer, so I try to listen all over again. I asked for some couple of friends that should check it out, and they said I like it and I have to release the song. So just as I said before.
Amazing. I can imagine how many are just sitting there on your computer. Biko, please, Anma Yogi, I'm begging you, release them. Okay, release them. All right, we are waiting for you to release them. Now, are you signed up to any record deal, record label, or you have your own thing going on? Do you have your own stuff?
Yeah, normally from since when I started music, I was hoping to have a record label myself, and I'm not signed into any record label, so I sponsored myself, and with the people around me that knows me. So my record label is Slot Empire, just to get my music copyright
Yeah.
from every social medias and every
Yeah.
musical platform. So I created that Slot Empire, which has some other artists, musicians, but they are not signed into the record label because we're just trying to help each other first.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm not signed into a record label.
Yeah.
I just have my own record label, which is Slot Empire.
Yeah, great, great. I've been seeing you on stages. I mean, have you done like tours and like doing
Uh,
tours? Or not yet.
yeah, sometimes this is one of the reason, when you pass through some things. I would say 2016, 17, 18. When I came to Italy, I was really, really going tour all over the whole Italy, like even outside the Euro, Slovenia, Croatia, Berlin, Strasbourg, and this concert were all coming from white, like Italians. They were the people hosting this concert, and in the city here in Italy. And after the pandemic, so in 2019, I started focusing on my album, and I was rejecting a lot of concerts. And after I released one of my album, which was the first one, the first Dimension, and I went to Africa. Like coming back from Africa, the pandemic started.
Yeah,
So
I know.
ever since, I would say
Everything stands still.
a lot of concerts I've not returned back here of the concert that I normally do. So the clubs are still shut down. I think it was last week that some of them started opening. So we're just looking forward that this pandemic of issue should not break anything down again. So
yeah, honestly,
so
we are all looking forward to that.
Within these 2 years, man, I really felt really bad because I feel bad because I miss my stage. I miss my big concert festival that I normally do with these people. So
let's hope. We hope they. Yeah, we will go back eventually. Definitely, we will go back even much better. Yes. I mean, thank you so much so far. I have learned so much. I have. You've taught me greatly here. Honestly, I'm always speaking something. Above everything, looking at your upbringing, looking at your journey with your music and everything. Now, in the area of the music industry, what would you say is the most challenging part of it for you in the music industry?
The most challenging part that I have is for me to make music is always easy for me, but the strength to really promote music, I don't have it.
Okay.
So sometimes I feel really bad about this, and it don't really want me to. It don't give me that 100% sometimes to release music, and I might just have really 100% to release music, to make music, but to promote it, to reach out to people, and so this is the big challenge I'm having, like of to get my music
out there
really, because my music out there, people that are streaming now, that are watching, that there are people that are listening and they don't go back anymore. They're just like people, but it will be very well for me to make more people to listen to this music. And once they discover me, they never go back. They were like, "Where have you been, bro?" You understand? Like, yo. So that's the biggest challenges I have. I pray. I know one day when I just pray to really get people to do this job for me, because this time I always concentrate of learning new things about making more good music than trying to make more friends that will get my music
out
out there,
there.
which is
I see what
very
you mean.
a little
Yeah,
bit bad
yeah,
now.
yeah.
They will just say, some of my colleagues always say, bro, you are ready, bro, because you are good more than a lot of famous artists out there, bro. You are ready. I don't know what you're still learning. I don't know what you're trying to get. So so try leave something, focus on how to get your music out there, and you see, boom, everything's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah. Do
fresh and
you
fine. So
do you
that's my
think that
biggest challenges now. I'm trying to convince myself for that.
yeah,
Really.
yeah, yeah. It's good to be able to identify what
Yeah.
the challenge is, and I'm actually glad that you've just looked within you. You know, you've just looked within you as opposed to looking externally. Yeah, I love that you look, because when I asked the question, I was looking at maybe people to collaborate with, people
Uh,
to, I like that you looked within you, the strength, you are more focused on the creative part, like try to make it better. How can I do this better? How can I sing this song? How can I pass this message? And that you will do it with some extra hands who can help you in the promotion to bring you really, really out there. Now, would you, maybe somebody's listening right now and they hear you say this and they say, you know what, I think this is this is a good place for me to really invest, and they want to manage what you're doing and bring you out there. Would you be
trust
interested?
me, trust me, I'm gonna be the happiest musician alive. Like, really. Because for me, sometimes you just like when people are just cooking food and just like, and at the end nobody, I don't know who's gonna eat it. How am I
Mm,
gonna share this food? I don't know who's hungry. So
mm,
the biggest what really give me 100% assurance is like anytime I have time to share my music with someone. When some people just write you and say, "Ah, it's a nice music," you know that maybe it's just trying to encourage you. Not you send your music to a strange people that you don't know before, and they send you vocal. They were like, "Bro, this song is mad." You understand? So
mm,
you just know that there are a lot of people that can control themselves. A lot of people can't control themselves.
yeah,
They will start sending you vocal. They'll start calling you, putting you on call, like trying to talk to you, bro. Man, this music I like it. They put it on the story. So when am I really gonna have 100% to be trying to reach out a lot of people?
mm,
Sometimes I just say maybe I'm not really ready yet, or maybe I'm ready, but it's not something I'm supposed to say on the interview. But I'm just trying to be sincere. Yeah, I really don't
yeah, of
have that
course, of
100%
course,
to share to promote music,
of course.
but I have that 100% to make music, and which is not really good for my career if I want to take it as a business.
Mm.
And that's it.
Let me tell you again, there's a lot of people watching you right now, they're going through the same thing. I can tell you that
Yeah,
they can relate with you, and I'm sure after this, if somebody can pay attention, create the time and watch this, they will ring you up. Guy, I said I'll leave you. I said I'll leave you, they go through this. Sometimes I make music, there's strength. Even me that is talking to, sometimes I'm like, oh, how am I going to promote? If you go on my Instagram, I've been told many times, do more thing there. Do I'm like, oh God, I've got so many. I've got this contact on WhatsApp. I have to follow up. Once I finish the interview, I'm going to throw it there. I'm going to put it there for people to see. And I've got a lot of platforms. I put it there. And I'm like, how many will I go do now? Me, please, now let me now. Sometimes you don't have the energy to really bring it out there. You see, but what I can say to encourage us, because as you are saying it, I'm also relating to that, is we just have to keep doing the bit that we can do,
yeah,
as much as you can do, put it where you can put, and you never know. You never know. I mean, I saw your song. I contacted you. I said, wow, this guy is good. Okay. I want to know more about him. This is how somebody's gonna call you one day. I said, listen, I listened to your interview, I've watched your song, I see what you're doing. How can I come in to actually lay a hand? Let's push this a bit forward. And that is why
I'll
I'm
be
praying for
glad.
you right now. that this will happen. And in the near future, I'm actually hoping to be able to source out managers, people who are really, really ready to invest, because I've been interviewing a lot of artists and I've got potentials. And I'm like, we are all these investors. Come and invest in this music, these artists. Come and invest. You know, people are not looking at it. And I think I want to start shouting that out now for people to invest. Not only to invest in shares or Bitcoin and all these things going around these days, but to invest in talents, you know. So I hope that we'll get there. Now, I want you, the audience is watching right now, in case I'm sending it in audio as well. Can you shout out to, you know, your social media platforms? How can people reach you?
Yeah, for everyone watching me out there and my social media, you can reach me on my Instagram at real JaySlot, and you can reach me on my Facebook, JaySlot, and my YouTube, JaySlot, JaySlot. Anche, let me just try to introduce for where I stay in Italy. Per tutti che mi guardano, mi chiamo JaySlot on Blaster. Se vuoi scrivermi su Instagram, scrivi JayXlot. Su Instagram seguitemi, anche su Facebook, su YouTube potete andare anche a guardarmi tutti i miei video, anche tutte le mie canzoni. Su Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, JaySlot. So everyone,
amazing. Hey, I look at how the Italian language is just so sweet in your mouth. Chai, I wish I've always loved that language, but in order to speak, I have to be in Italy now. You know.
That language is, for the first person, if you are just hearing it at the first time, it's very, very complex. Like, which kind of language is this? Where am I going to learn it? But later you get used to it, and it's very sweet.
Oh, wow. No, it is.
Sounds very nice.
You know, I love the way. The only one I know is "Come sta, quattrene."
That is how are you?
And I know "Quanto costa."
Quanto costa? Okay, how much?
I need to learn that, because I learned that one first. Even before I left, I went to. I do go to Italy to buy goods.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to visit, come to Napoli and Rome to buy men clothes and all that. And the first thing I needed to learn was how much. Quanto cost.
That is quanto costa. And how to ask that how much always come in different language. Quanto vengono? Quanto puoi vendere?
Where's that one?
So how much do they come? Like, we'll just say, how much are these? Quanto vengono?
Yeah, I know.
20 euro, 30.
Ciao amore. They always say to me, ciao amore. Belle, sì, ma belle. I'm like, okay. Whatever that means, I don't know.
Hey, they just ciao amore is like a hi my love. Yeah,
I hear that a lot.
So
ciao amore. I'm like, what is that? They say, then they start to speak. I'm like, I don't. But then I used to have this guy. He's a cab man. He does taxi. So the guy picks me up from the hotel and then take me shopping, and he's the one translating. But my one was how much, quanto costa. I had to know that one.
So that was clear to you.
That was clear. How much? Because I will come to buy. You know. Anyway, it's really nice having this time with you. Any shout outs to anybody, your fans, friends you want to shout out to?
Yeah, especially I just have to say shout out to God Almighty for everything He has done for you, me, everyone watching this video. And secondly, to all my fans out there, my loved ones, my family, my friends. So I just want to say thanks to you guys for following me, for supporting me in every way. And I just have to ask for more favor from you guys. Keep on streaming my music and keep on supporting me. Never you relent. Don't give up. You know what time it is. God bless you guys. And big shout out to the host that are on this program. Okay. And thanks for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I just felt like I'm hearing somebody asking, how did you come about JaySlot?
Okay.
I just feel like I'm hearing
Uh,
somebody say, you didn't
yeah,
ask that one. So tell
yeah,
us, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Actually, my English name is Joseph,
Hmm.
and I was a dancer before, and I wanted to try just music. I wanted to just slot in music, so
Ah.
I have to abbreviate my J to Joseph to J. So this is where I got my JaySlot from. Even when I recorded my first song, Twinkle, they were still calling me my name, Osabohian. I was like, yo, what am I going to call my name now? So the music was out and the producer was asking me, what am I going to write? I said, I don't have name yet, but JaySlot is nice because I was a dancer and I slot into music industry. So
Ah.
I decided to just place it that way, and I love the name. So JaySlot.
Very, very catchy. Very, very catchy. You see, thank you so much for telling us how JaySlot. So he was a dancer and a slot
Into
into
music
music.
industry, yeah.
Hey!
It's very
Wow.
funny. The definition is very funny, but this is how I got it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you so much for sharing that, explaining that to us. Because I said to myself, I have to understand how did you come up with this. Then it escaped me in the process. But then it's like somebody saying, "You've not asked this question." You know.
Yeah, you've done well.
I've done. Yeah, guys, did I do it to remember? You know, my brain is
I
always,
don't think
you know.
no.
So I'm with you guys. I can hear you. Even though I'm not seeing you, I can hear you asking me the questions. So
I don't
thank you
think you've
so
done well.
much. We've come to the end of this interview. I feel like we should just
Thank
go
you
and
so
go on.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you too. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Now you're gonna stay there. I'm gonna come back to you. Okay? Just stay there.
All right. All right.
Just stay there. Yeah. Wow, guys, I don't know about you. Listen, as always, I always get something from my guests. I feel so blessed. You see, when you hear people's story, you know, when they share their ups and downs and their highs, you know, it encourages you, doesn't it? You know, make you to see that, wow, I can relate with this. I'm not by myself. That's what the world is all about. We share all of us, we are in the same boat. Listen, we are all in the same boat. What you're going through might not be exact but similar impact. Okay, so from my guests, I have learned that no matter what we are going through, sometimes we may be down, but we can use that even as a message to tell somebody, oh, I'm not feeling well today. And the person can say, even me too, how can we encourage each other? And the way he's encouraging us is by using his song, sharing his messages through his song for you to know that he's also, he can relate with you, he understands you and all that. And I know and I hope that you two watching, you have also taken something even more better, more than I have taken. As you still know, as you already know, like this platform is for you. You don't have to be an artist. You could be someone who's done so much. Life has taken you through a journey that you're like, you know what, I've learned so much. You know those things that happened to you that you said, oh my God, what didn't kill me actually made me stronger? Come and share that story. What did you learn from it? What inspiration would you want to pass to people from that experience? Come and share it. If you are watching me right now from YouTube, please do not forget to subscribe and support us here and share it if you think somebody needs to hear what JaySlot has shared. And also, if you are watching on Facebook, don't forget to follow us up there as well. If you are watching me on YouTube, Facebook is TinaTalks Show. If you are on, you can also find me on Instagram, TinaTalks Show. I want to say thank you, audience, and don't forget to leave a comment before you leave. Okay, we want to know what you think about TinaTalks Show. What do you think about my guests? Thank you so much. And all his social media, all his JaySlot social media handles, I will be putting it down below on the link. You'll be able to go there and follow him there. I mean, it's amazing. His EP is out. You can go there and listen to all his songs. You can download them and watch offline as well. All right, thank you so much, and stay blessed.